we are actually coming to you from Atteridgeville, where the school where we're coming from actually achieved 100% pass rate. In fact, I am actually joined by Mr. Steve Mabona to elaborate a bit further on the narrative that has been making rounds that some of these township schools don't do well, but here they did exceptionally well. But Steve, your reaction to parents who would actually opt for urban schools compared to township schools, whereas there's been consecutive years where we've seen these schools do well?
No, definitely. We are demystifying this myth that township schools are not doing well. We are here in Atteridgeville. We have 100% to celebrate. And among the learners, there are those that would have been progressed. A story that we also want to say, I mean, if we progress, or when we introduce the progression, we knew that you want to motivate those learners that would have been retained, but now they are progressed and they are giving us wonders. So we are quite happy as a department, and we have actually increased the number of those that would have given us 100%, focusing on the township schools. So we are quite happy as a department.
And in terms of the placement of learners, we know that there are still late applications. How is the department faring in terms of placing learners for this academic year?
No, we are finalizing that process. I mean, we just have just about 3,000 of those that we are finalizing the process in terms of placement, and we know where we are pressured. That is Ekurhuleni, Johannesburg, and also we have the inner grades that are a challenge. I mean, we can see in a school that we are at here, there's a queue of parents that want their children to come here because of the demand actually that is prevailing in the school. As I'm saying, that we are demystifying this thing. So parents want to access the school, they are here, they are queuing. So we must find a way of accepting them in a school.
Absolutely. Well, as you can hear, that's Gauteng Department spokesperson, Mr. Steve Mabona, actually saying that they're demystifying the myth that township schools are actually not doing so well. And in fact, we are actually coming to you from Saulridge High School here in Atteridgeville, where some of the learners did exceptionally well. Among them is Wesley. Wesley, thank you so much for your time, my brother. Can you just tell us, you had to be progressed. Did you have to pull up your socks in matric in order to achieve what you did?
Yes, I had to pull up my socks because I saw that if I didn't do so, my future was not going to be as I planned. So the reason that I got progress from grade 11 to 12 is that I failed two subjects. It was maths lit and geography. So I saw, and that was an opportunity that I should pull up my socks and do better as a person so that I can have a brighter future. And when I was in matric, I did so, and now I have obtained a bachelor.
Congratulations. My sister, if you can just also tell me, what is it that you did different? As I understand that you were also progressed, but for some reason you did so well in your matric.
It wasn't an easy journey. I had to pull up my socks. So during the journey, it wasn't easy, but I thank the principal for believing in me and pushing me, and I was able to study. And yeah, it wasn't easy, Sham. It wasn't easy. Being a progress learner, I would say for many, they will feel as if like they don't deserve it at first. But I pushed and I did extra. I attended extra classes and everything, and yeah, clock it.
Congratulations. Well, we have the high performers, I believe. You did very, very, very well. What is it that you did in order to acquire the exceptional accolades that you did?
Well, what I did different is that I changed my study method. From grade 11 to grade 12, you start to realize that the method that you used in grade 11 will no longer work for you in grade 12. Well, I also utilize the resources that I had, like asking my teachers, attending extra classes, and doing peer teaching.
Absolutely. And another one of the high performers of the school, what advice would you have to those that are actually going to enroll in grade 12 this year?
The advice that I will give to learners that are going to be enrolled in grade 12 this year is that may they please use past question papers. They shall keep them close to them, as they will be the one that will be able to assist them. And another advice is that they must be prepared mentally and physically, as their journey that they're about to embark on is not an easy one. And the most important thing is that they must surround themselves with people who think positively, knowing that they will be able to advise each other regarding school things, and that they must not sleep. When they sleep on their marks.
Absolutely. And what career prospects are you looking at after matric? What career do you want to get into after matric?
I'm currently looking into getting to become accounting science and probably studying property at some universities. And then, I don't know, I can do psychology if I qualify. I don't know.
But how did you manage your studies, especially and some of the challenges you had to overcome? We know that there was load shedding and there were all sorts of challenges, that you had to endure. What challenges did you have to overcome?
I had to, as you said, load shedding is the first one. And then finances, sometimes it can be like an obstacle in your life. But then consistency and hard work and believing yourself can help you achieve better things.
Thank you very much. Well, as you can hear, those are the views of those that were actually progressed from grade 11 who did exceptionally well, actually obtaining a university admission, and those that did very well. In fact, the last three that I interviewed are the top three of the school here at Saulridge High School.